In this video, I will be showing you guys two insane guard builds that you need to make day one of NBA 2K25. The first build being a Stephen Curry type of build that can shoot and play make at the highest level possible. And the second build being an all-around guard build that can score in every way possible while still being able to handle the ball and play make. And by the end of this video, you should have gained all the knowledge you need to make yourself the best build day one of NBA 2K25. Don't forget to drop a like on this video and make sure you subscribe for more NBA 2K25 build videos. But with that being said, let's hop straight into this MyPlayer builder. Alright y'all, before I show you guys how to make the first build, I mentioned this in my video yesterday where I showed guard builds for all my people that lean towards taller guards. If you guys haven't checked that out, make sure y'all go ahead and do that. But the builds that you will see today, make sure you use them as templates because during community day, we actually couldn't equip any animations on our build or see any of the animations. So make sure you guys go ahead and use these builds as templates because we don't know the best animations just yet. But I do have animation requirements in this video for all the driving dunks, the dribble moves, and things of that nature. So we will go over that soon. But yeah, make sure you use these builds as templates. Don't copy them exactly. Then the next thing I do want to say is these builds will be good with and without cap breakers. So if you don't plan on grinding any rep, do not worry. And if you do, I have versions with cap breakers as well. So these builds that I will be showing you guys have the best of both worlds for my rep grinders and my non-rep grinders. But yeah, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the first build. All right, y'all, the first thing you will see when you enter the MyPlayer builder on day one is this screen right here, where you have to enter your first name, last name, handness, and jersey number. Just the simple stuff that you see in 2K every year. So make sure you guys go ahead and fill this out. Then after that, you will see this screen right here where you have to choose the position, height, weight, and wingspan of your build. And to start things off, for all builds in this video, I went the point guard position due to the simple fact that I like to be placed at the point guard position on all my smaller guards, and I don't really see a reason why you shouldn't be put at point guard, because if you're going to use a smaller guard, you just need to be at the point guard position. But yeah, simple explanation there, not too much to say for that. As well as if you guys want to see the heights that you can go at each position, here they are on the screen. Screenshot this if needed so you guys can use it on day one and things of that nature. But now for the height of the first build. Now for this version that I'm actually going to be showing you guys, I went a height of 6'3" on this build to better replicate a Stephen Curry type of build. But I do want to say, if you guys want to maximize this build, go to the height of 6'2", because at 6'2", you have the ability to unlock legend lightning launch because you get a 94 speed with ball at 6'2", and at 6'3", you get a 93 speed with ball. So if you guys go 6'2", you guys will get better attributes on this build. But if you guys want more of a Stephen Curry representation, make sure you guys go 6'3". And also, if you guys want to see what height affects in the builder, meaning what goes down and what goes up as you increase it, here it is on the screen right here. Go ahead and screenshot this if needed. But now it is time for the weight of this build. And for the weight, I'm gonna keep it simple. I went a minimum weight so that I can maximize my speed, because at the end of the day, we are a 6'3" guard on this build and we want to maximize our speed and agility factor. So to keep things short, I went minimum weight on my build. If you guys do go higher, just make sure you have that speed with ball rating that you want so you can achieve the lightning launch that you want. But yeah, for me, I just went minimum weight because I want to be as fast as possible. And if you guys want to see what weight affects in the builder, here it is right here. Just go ahead and screenshot this if needed once again. But now for the wingspan of this build, and this is very important, so you want to pay attention here. Since this is a Stephen Curry shorter guard build, it's only right that we are able to achieve a 99 three-pointer on this build. So for that reason, I went a 6'3" wingspan. Now I'm gonna pause it right here just so I can elaborate and you guys can see what I'm talking about. As you guys can see, when I have a 6'4" wingspan on this build, I get a 98 three-point rating, but we want to be able to get a 99 three-point rating. So for that reason, I went one tick down to go 6'3" wingspan so we can achieve that 99 three-point rating for all those legend shooting badges. And if you're wondering what wingspan affects in the builder, here it is right here, what it affects both positive and negative. But now that we have set everything for this build, let's go ahead and move into the attributes. And as you guys can see, the builder is actually split into 6 different categories this year, and those categories are finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, rebounding, and physicals. So since we're making a Stephen Curry playmaking shot creator type of build, it is only right that the first attribute we upgrade is our three-point rating, and we're gonna go ahead and increase that all the way up to a 96. Now I know earlier I said that we will be getting a 99 three-point rating on this build, so let me go ahead and explain that. For all my people that do plan on grinding rep for cap breakers, all you're going to need to do is place 3 cap breakers on your three-point rating and you'll be able to achieve that 99 three-point rating for all the legend shooting badges. If you don't plan on grinding rep and unlocking cap breakers, don't worry, there's still a way to get the legend shooting badges, and all you need to do is add a badge elevator to whatever badge you want to put on legend. So if you want limitless range on legend, just apply the elevator to that and you'll have this badge on legend. So it's basically a win-win situation for both my rep grinders and my non-rep grinders. You guys can still get the legend shooting badges, so you guys don't have to worry about that. But after that, that's pretty much all you want to upgrade for your shooting category. If you want to upgrade your free throw, go ahead, but for community day, I didn't. But if you guys do plan on playing any 5v5 game modes, I definitely highly recommend you guys going to upgrade that. But for me, I didn't for community day. But before we even move on to any of the other categories, look at the shooting badges that we get on this build. Now obviously we don't have shifty shooter just yet, but whenever I upgrade my agility, which you guys will see in a moment, I will get that on Hall of Fame as well. So we basically have every shooting badge on Hall of Fame on this build, which is crazy. But now let's go ahead and move into the next category, which is our playmaking category. category. And the first attribute we will be upgrading is our ball handling, and we're gonna put that all the way up to a 95. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pause here and tell you guys right now, a 95 ball handling is all you're gonna need for all the dribble moves in 2K25. So I would keep this ball handle rating at a 95, and this will unlock you all the dribbling badges to the right. And one thing I do definitely want to say is if you go 96 ball handling, you can get that Hall of Fame unpluckable. But in the footage you guys are seeing right here, I went 95, but I would definitely increase this to a 96 and adjust some other stats later, because I'm already knowing that Hall of Fame unpluckable is going to be needed this year, especially with people getting legend glove and things of that nature. So if you guys can, once you guys get your hands on the game, make sure you guys actually upgrade this ball handling to a 96 just for that Hall of Fame unpluckable. It is going to be needed. Or if you guys want to, you can just put a cap breaker on that to save attributes in the builder. Whatever you guys want to, it's your personal choice. But if you want to upgrade that to a 96 off the bat, I definitely do recommend that. But after that, we're going to go ahead and upgrade the speed with ball. And for the speed with ball, I went to a 91 speed with ball to achieve the Hall of Fame landing launch. Now this badge is going to be very good. It's going to help you speed boost and all that, make you as fast as possible when you have the ball. But like I said earlier, if you guys want that 94 speed with ball so you guys can get this on legend, go ahead and do that. Go 6'2" on this build. And also one thing I do want to mention is we don't know what dribble styles are good this year, obviously with the dribble styles being different, but these are the dribble styles that you can actually unlock with the 91 speed with ball. So screenshot this if needed for day one of the game. But yeah, for this build specifically, I went a 91 speed with ball, but if you guys go 6'2", make sure you guys go ahead and go 94 speed with ball for the legend lightning launch. And then the last thing we need to upgrade for our playmaking category is our pass accuracy, and I just went and put this at an 85, and these are some of the passing styles that you can unlock with an 85 pass accuracy. Now once again, we don't know which ones are the best because last year it was Tyrese Halliburton at 89, so we obviously don't know which passing styles are going to be the best this year because gameplay changes every year. But that is just something we're going to have to find out when we play the game. So if you guys want to go higher on pass accuracy, go ahead and do that. Be my guest. Go ahead and use this build as a template and things of that nature. But next, after we got the main two things covered on our build, we have to upgrade our physicals, and then we'll put the remaining attributes on defense. So the only thing that I actually upgraded in our physicals is our speed, and we're going to put that to a 90. And then for agility, I just kept it at a 76, which is kind of controversial. I know you guys can see the description right there if you want to pause to see the description of each one, but I just kept my agility at a 76 for now, just because I really don't know how important it's going to be for like a small guard that's not playing any type of defense. So I wanted to save attributes there. And then for our strength, I really just put that at a 45. Not much to explain to that. But after that, our build is pretty much complete. All we have to do is just upgrade the defensive category, and it wouldn't be a 3-ball build without a little bit of sneaky defense here and there. So in order to give this build some type of defense, I just maxed out the block to a 59 and then put the interior all the way up to a 68, so that if I was ever to get backdoor cut on or just, you know, someone goes up on me at the rim, I have somewhat of a chance to get a contest. Now I don't know how effective these ratings are, but I still know the fact that I do still have a little bit of a chance to make someone miss. So if I get cut on or anything like that, I can get a decent contest. So yeah, that's why I put my block and interior up. If you want, you can put your perimeter up, but it's a very expensive stat, especially on a guard build. So the block and interior was cheap, so that's why I just put it on the block and interior. Then after that, I just put my remaining attributes on my agility, standing dunk, and I put my free throw at a 99, which is low-key kind of overkill, but you guys can do whatever you want to that. And also to mention, we do get an 80 driving layup on this build, so we will be able to finish at the rack a little bit. You feel me? We can get a little bit crafty, and especially if you learn how to time that layup meter, you should be chilling with like an 80 driving layup. You should be able to green some here and there. So yeah, if you were to go to the paint on this build, it's not like you're going to be a complete liability. But these are the final stats of the first build that I'm going to be showing you guys, which is the Stephen Curry playmaking shot creator type of build. And you can see it checks all the boxes you would need for a Stephen Curry build. And these are all the takeovers we can unlock as well. We get a ton of variety. Now I obviously don't know which takeovers are going to be the best one. We just got to play the game and see. But yeah, we get a decent variety. But now it is actually time for me to show you guys the shades that we get for this build, and then the build name as well. As you guys can see, we get shades of Stephen Curry, Scott Skiles, and Trae Young. And our build name is actually a shot creating 3-level threat, which is a pretty solid build name for sure. I'm not sure if that was in last year's game. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. You guys let me know. But yeah, this is the first build right here, the Stephen Curry type of playmaking shot creator. But now that I showed you guys the first build, let's get right into this next build, which is one of my favorite small guard builds. It is now time for me to show you guys a small guard build that could actually do it all. To start things off, for the position of this build, I would go point guard once again, for the simple fact that if you're a smaller build, why would you not go point guard? You could go shooting guard if you want to, but like I don't really see a point to that. And then now for the height of this build. For this build specifically, I went 6'4" for the height. But once again, to mention, if you go shorter, you will have more attributes in the builder. That's just how the builder works this year. But I low-key wanted a taller guard build that could still unlock the small guard animations, if that makes any sense. So that's why I went 6'4" on this build. And then for the weight, once again, I went minimum weight so I can be as fast as possible. Nothing much more to say to that. It's just simple as that. But now for the wingspan of this build. This is very important or you will mess up your build. You need to pay attention here. For the wingspan of this build specifically, I made sure I went a 6'8" wingspan, no more than that, no less than that. That is because, as you guys can see, if we go a 6'9" wingspan, your three-point rating actually drops to a 92, and we actually need a 93 three-point rating on this build so that we can achieve gold shooting badges. So for that reason, I want a 6'8" wingspan. If you want, you could go 6'7", but I don't really see the need to that. If you can just go as high as wingspan possible for the defense and shot contest, I definitely would just go higher wingspan. And then after that, the profile of this build is pretty much set, which means it is now time to move into the attributes. And the first attribute I need you guys to upgrade is your driving dunk to a 93 so that we can unlock 2 pro contact dunk animations and 2 small guard contact dunk animations. As you guys can see the requirements on your screen, we get 4 contact dunks on this build, which is actually crazy. Now, most builds won't be able to get 4 contact dunk animations just for the simple fact that the dunk requirements are a little higher this year. You guys can see it's actually 9682, which is actually really expensive in the builder. So yeah, this build gets 4 contact dunk animations, which is crazy. Now, obviously, you also have to upgrade your vertical to an 80 as well, so make sure you guys do that just like I did. But after you do that, you check all the boxes and get all the contact dunk animations. And then after that, we now move on to the shooting category. And like I said, this build is going to be all around. So what I need you guys to do is go to your three-pointer and upgrade this to a 93 to unlock all the gold shooting badges on the right side of your screen you see there. And yeah, you guys see the build right now. We got a 93 three-pointer and a 93 drive dunk, which is actually crazy. And one thing I do want to mention is if you wanted to, you could put your badge elevator on either your shooting or your dunking, whatever you guys want to achieve any Hall of Fame badges that you want to. So if you want Hall of Fame shooting badges, make sure you guys go ahead and choose what badge you want on Hall of Fame and then go ahead and put it on Hall of Fame. As simple as that. If you want limitless range, go ahead and put it on Hall of Fame and you can do that. But yeah, after that, for your shooting category, that's pretty much it. I didn't touch anything on the shooting category after that. If you want free throw on your build, go ahead and do that. If you want mid-range, go ahead and do that. But for me, I just wanted that driving dunk and that three-point rating. So yeah, that's what I did for the shooting category. But next, we are heading into the playmaking category. And the first thing that I need you guys to upgrade is your ball handling. And you're going to put this all the way up to a 94 so that you can secure Hall of Fame handles for days, gold ankle assassin, and gold unpluckable. And then after you do that, you want to come down to your speed with ball and max this out to a 91 as well. So this is so that you can get the Hall of Fame landing launch badge, which if you want it, you can upgrade that to a legend if you want to with the badge elevators. But yeah, make sure you guys do these 2 things specifically so that we can maximize our badges on the playmaking side. Now, I know, like I said earlier, you want to go a 95 ball handling, but if you guys honestly wanted to, you could cap breaker this at the end of the day to get the 95 ball handling if needed. But there will be some good dribble moves for 94 ball handling, so you should be straight on that fact. But just take a look at this build, y'all, so far, and we're not even done. We have a 93 driving dunk, a 93 three-pointer, a 94 ball handling with a 91 speed with ball. And then obviously our playmaking category is not complete without our pass accuracy, and I actually put my pass accuracy to an 85 on this build as well. If you want to change this for more attributes on defense, go ahead and do that. It's your build at the end of the day, but I put mine at 85 just so you know this is a point guard build. If you want to play reg pro am, you can pass the ball and all that type of stuff. But with all that being said, we are now a 97 out of a 99 overall. So with the remainder amount of attributes left, I just put my speed up to a 90 because I like putting my small guard builds at a speed of a 90. And then I didn't touch my agility, but I actually upgraded my block, so I put my block to a 64. And then for this build, since we had to use so many attributes on dunking, ball handling, and playmaking, we actually couldn't max out our interior defense, so I just put that at a 42 and then put the rest on free throw. And then yeah, this is pretty much the build complete. Y'all can see we have a crazy build. We get 4 contact dunk animations, gold shooting badges, Hall of Fame and gold playmaking badges, and then we get some pretty decent defense when it comes to the blocks, I guess you could say that. And as you guys can see right here, these are all the takeovers we actually get on this build. We have a huge variety to choose from just because we can do everything on this build. Like I said earlier, I don't know which takeovers are going to be the best. That's just something we have to find out when we play the game. But now it is actually time for me to show you guys the shades and the build name that we get for this build. As you guys see, we get shades of Tyrese Maxey, Jamal Murray, Damian Lillard, which are some really good names. And then the build name we actually get is an inside out ISO specialist, which is one of many new build names in 2K25. And I'm not gonna lie, the build names low-key kind of look cool in 2K25. But yeah, this is the build right here. Let me know what you would change on any of these 2 builds that I showed you guys. But yeah, these are 2 small guard builds that I think you guys will probably enjoy in 2K25. But before I wrap this video up, I mentioned this in my last video, but I'll explain it again. Stamina works very different this year. Instead of stamina being an attribute in the Myplayer builder like how it was last year, every player starts with an 85 stamina and you have to do workouts until you achieve 99 stamina. And then once you obviously achieve the 99 stamina, you will have it for any future build you make. So I just wanted to make sure you guys know that, so if you guys weren't confused on where the stamina attribute went and all that type of stuff. But yeah, besides that, that's pretty much it for today's video. I showed you guys 2 point guard builds that are very good that you can use on day 1 of NBA 2K25. But hopefully this video did help you out, because if it did, make sure you guys go and drop a like and hit that subscribe button. 100,000 subscribers on the way, plus more NBA 2K25 build videos as well. But with that being said, it's been your boy 3Ball, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one, man. Peace.